Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are here at Daytona International Speedway for Season 14 testing of the Castrol GTX Cup Series. And we see the entrance, exit of the pit road, and all the cars lined up, getting ready for a test session. In fact, one of the cars are already out right now. As we see who all's the cars out coming out right now. There's several cars coming out right now. We already got some cars on the racetrack. And there, in fact, was the very first car to hit the track here on this test session. As Joshua Collard, the number 43 STP Dodge. He'll be running this season. As he rounds turn number 4. He's the first car to hit the track here, driving the STP Dodge for Richard Petty Motorsports this season. Getting his car up to speed as they'll come out as he comes down the travel. Collard won, I think, 3 races last season in the series. This will be the first time I believe Collard will be running a Dodge in this series too, as he comes out of turn number 2. He's on his first time lap. Several rookies in this series. There's a couple more cars hitting the track. That is Zach Flickinger in the number 66 Trop Arctic Phil 66 Toyota heading to the track right now. He's driving for Cale Yarborough Motorsports this season. And right behind him is the 18 Cardi Interstate Batteries Chevrolet of Matt McIntyre. He's in his first season as well, driving for Joe Gibbs Racing this season. As they round turn number 4. And in fact, McIntyre and Flickinger, they are in a tight trap together to see if they can pull off a fast lap here. And in fact, they completed their first lap, as a matter of fact. Flickinger was not completed his first lap just yet. McIntyre's first lap, only 137 miles an hour. But that's going to be see what the second lap is going to be for McIntyre. So come out of turn number 4. McIntyre driving a Chevrolet this season. That's where Joe Gibbs Racing. They're going to run a Chevrolet this season. Coming to the start-finish line, McIntyre's lap here, and he'll clock out at 206.299 miles an hour. He's third quick right now at the moment. And back with the number 1 car, the Skull Classic Ford this season. That is Trent Dunham, number 1 Ford for Sega Motorsports. And already with a Daytona 500 championship finally in the NNSCRA competition when he took the Snickers Cup Daytona 500 for season 10. And that was a big moment for sure for Trent as he comes to that round turn number 4. Right behind him, the number 3 GM Goodwrench Chevrolet. New driver for that car, that is Trevor Reinhardt, driving that number 3 GM Goodwrench Chevrolet this season. That's Trevor right now running right behind Trent. Trevor's lap, 205.856 miles an hour. Trent's lap, 202.762. But Trevor's in his first season with this ride, and he is a big Dale Earnhardt fan, the man from Oregon. Trent from Texas, by the way, obviously. And just up ahead of Trent is his buddy Seth Cole, the president of the NNSCRA, number 52 Alka-Seltzer Toyota. Seth, a die-hard Casey Mears fan, as he now is about to complete his first fast lap. As you see, Trevor and Trent driving up behind Seth right now. And Seth's lap here is 201.541. And running right behind this pack of cars, the number 7 of William Duncan. Staying with Ford this season, but now with the Xerox antifreeze colors, as he is in his first season with that ride. Had number 6 Valvoline car, I believe, last season. I'm not sure, but Duncan in his first ride with that first race season with that team, and right behind him, Daniel Voiles, number 10 Tide Machine. That also a Ford, so quite a few Fords here And you got two more right behind those two right there as Boyles will come down to the start-finish line. He runs 2:10.82, the first lap over 210 miles an hour. And in fact, Duncan also went 2:10. And here right now, currently it's the fastest on the track right now. That number 9 Melling car, that is Jessica Shelton. And with a new paint scheme this season with the Mel Gear Coors entry, that is the retro 1981 scheme that she is driving. Last minute scheme change for Jessica, the two-time champion of the series, and Jessica right now lap at 212.204 miles an hour as Trevor Reinhardt moves into the pits. But Shelton right now got high hopes for his scheme and looking to possibly become the first three-time champion of the series. And right behind her, then another Bill Elliott retro right there, number 94, McDonald's scheme. That is Jean Sanford. She's in her first season with that ride. As Jean driving a retro 96 McDonald's scheme. A lot of Fords, as I said, in this series, though, and you got a bunch of them in this pack, exception of the Toyota Seth Cole. Sanford right now at 211.75 miles an hour. She is the third quickest car right now, as she runs right behind Jessica Shelton and William Duncan at the moment. And right behind another rookie, that is Marty Johnson, the number 55 Copenhagen Chevrolet retro 1984 scheme for Marty, running all by himself right now, not being able to pick up of any speed right now, but actually running pretty decent right now, 207 down the backstretch. More times than not, you run by yourself, though, you tend to fall off, obviously, speed-wise. Marty's best lap, 209.99 miles an hour, just knocking on the door of 210 miles an hour. Keith Batson there, he's sitting in the pits. There's the next car on the track there. That's Nick Pericles, number 83, wins Kmart Oldsmobile, or wins Kmart Chevrolet rather. Driving the 83's team this season. Pericles making his first start, I believe, since season 11 in this series. Pericles hoping to have a good season this year with that team. 71 car back in the saddle again in Aaron Rodriguez. Super Shears, Dougie Shears, 71 Realtree Chevrolet, driving for Dave Marcus. And Shears very excited about the season as he gets passed by the 22 car. That is Pichu London in the Maxwell House colors this season. Pichu, of course, the leader of the Pokemon Cup Series. Very strong here today. So far in testing, 11th quick right now. And caught 3 wide is that 26 car as Stephanie Gardner driving a Chevrolet this season. The 26 Quaker State Chevrolet for King Racing, in association with Gardner Racing, I should say. And right underneath Stephanie is the 11 car. That is the 11 Budweiser machine. That is Jesse Dalton, another rookie this season, driving for Junior Johnson, a number 11 Budweiser Ford. Jesse Dalton right now currently 20th quickest of the moment. And you got another Ford up ahead. That is Cody Lamas, the huge Jimmy Johnson fan. Lamas in the Motorcraft Ford for Budmore Racing this season. And currently 13th quick right now. He is currently constantly known as Hard Luck Lamas, but he hopes to turn it around though. Lamas hoping for several wins this season. And he's got, and a lot of teams have got the platform to do so right now. And up ahead of him, just passing Lamas by the way, is the first ever champion of the Castrol GTX Cup Series, the man who runs the Mountain Dew Racing Series and Mopar Nationwide Series, Dylan Poteet. Back with the 31 Mom and Pop's Goodwrench ride as a 2015 Chevrolet SS. And Poteet, no stranger to winning here. In fact, the all-time win leader in the Castrol GTX Cup Series. And Poteet looking to add some more wins here. He's the only two-time Daytona 500 champ into Sirius, as a matter of fact. And running right behind him is another Kentucky native, Joshua Osborne, the number 99 Exide Ford for Roush Family Racing. Osborne in his first ride with a Ford for a while. Osborne is the season 2 champ, as a matter of fact. Joshua currently 6th quickest at the moment in the number 99 car, but looking for a good season with the Roush Family ride. And just getting past this bunch, in fact, on the inside, the retro Kyle Larson, well, Kyle Petty actually, but Kyle Larson ran in a Darlington 42 Meliela Chevrolet. That is Kyle Matthews. A lot of Kyles I'm mentioning here. But Kyle Matthews currently will be taking the 42 Meliela ride still with this season for Sabco Racing in association with Earnhardt Ganassi. And Matthews currently 4th quickest at the moment, as we're already down to under 9 minutes left in this practice session. But Matthews currently 4th quickest at the moment, and he will be with that 42 ride this season. And here's another member of the Roush Fenway team. That is Johnny Gardner, the number 6 Valvoline Ford retro 1998-99 scheme. Gardner, I think, first ride with a Ford in a while, though. Gardner looking pretty strong here. Well, not really strong right now in this practice session, 31st quickest. But Gardner having high hopes with that ride this season. And up in the high side, we saw him right behind Gardner. There's Dylan Young, actually, in the number 2 Miller Genuine Draft Ford, keeping his famous deuce for the Penske Racing. 27 right behind that is Quentin Moore, another rookie in the series, in the Kodiak Dodge, number 27. There are 2 Kodiak cars there, and with different teams. And here's the last-minute paint scheme change to 24 of Charles Sanford, and he's going to be running the NASCAR 2000 scheme all season long. Here, I did have him in the traditional rainbow colors of the Jeff Gordon scheme, but Sanford requested the NASCAR 2000 scheme, and he has got it. Paint courtesy of Seth Cole, obviously, one of the best painters in 2003, obviously. Charles right now currently scored 24th quickest at the moment at 210.379, and right behind him, or in front of him actually, staying with the 30th season, is Trey Campbell, winner of 2 races last season. He's with the Pennzoil scheme this season in this Toyota, number 30 for Bahari Racing. And up ahead, number 44, we haven't mentioned him at all, that's number 44 Hot Wheels Dodge of Mike Becker, MMB Motorsports, going back to Dodge this season. Becker, a winner of at Chicagoland last season, the number 19 Tyson Bullseye Barbecue Sauce ride. He's 18th quickest right now here in the 44. Let's see if he improves, if any. He does not. Becker's best lap at 210.63 miles an hour. Tony Green, another rookie in the series, driving this season the number 4 Kodak Film Chevrolet for Morgan McClure Racing. One of the top Chevy teams this season, and Tony Green right now currently 35th quickest. Behind him, the number 5 of another rookie. That is Jonathan Zorlin. He is in the number 5 Levi Garrett ride. That's a last-minute scheme change to the Tide scheme that originally was going to be on that car. Went to the 10 ride that Daniel Voiles has got. Zorlin is in the number 5 Levi Garrett Chevrolet SS. Currently 31st quickest right now, another Hendrick Motorsports piece. There's the Wood Brothers piece of John Arndt in number 21 Citgo Ford. He's in the 30th spot right now in practice. And the 25 making his return to the Castrol GTX Cup Series in the 25 Kodiak Chevy, also for Hendrick Motorsports. This is Ryan Richards, the 25 car. And Ryan currently 16th quickest at the moment. Ryan currently right now, Ryan part of that 4-car punch for Hendrick Motorsports, and obviously very strong right now. Actually, 3 or 4 cars. I don't remember how many there is, but running right now alongside his teammate Jonathan Zorlin. And Ryan's best right now at 210.739 miles an hour. There we already saw Joshua Collard right there. There's Trevor Reinhardt. And here's the defending Castrol GTX Cup Series champion, Zed Weinstein, the 70 Rumpel Furniture Toyota for J.D. McDuffie. Weinstein currently 210.399. He's 28th quickest, and he's also the defending Daytona 500 champ in this series. That's a retro 1986 scheme he's driving. And just above him in the 17 car, the Western Auto Chevrolet, that is Jesse Henry, as he makes his debut in this series. Driving a car owned by Darrell Waltrip. Henry currently 19th quickest at 2:10.66. Keith Batson, 28, the Texaco Haviland Ford, making his return to the track right now. He's been on the track earlier. He's best lap at 2:11.45, currently 10th quickest at the moment. Keith getting up to the gears on his Texaco Haviland car. I don't know if it's got any problem or what, though. Maybe just getting up to speed, actually. But Keith hopes to finally get his first ever championship. That's been his main goal. It's been so painful for Keith to think about not being so close to winning championships and not actually doing so. But he would love to do so. Not only that, but also get his first Daytona 500 if he could. But Batson right now up to speed. Right now currently 193 miles an hour at this point of the track. And Keith also a diehard Ford fan. Another name we have seen right there in this bunch right there we haven't mentioned yet, Austin Mongold. He's in his rookie season in the Castrol GTX Cup Series. Driving the 14 Copenhagen Toyota for A.J. Foyt. Mongold currently 27th quickest right now at 2:10.45. Maybe a little bit faster than that, though, as he come out of turn number 4. Let's see how fast he goes this time by. Remind you, not only is this a test session, it's also a preview of who all's going to be in this series. Mongold looking to have a good season this season for this ride. Number 8, sitting on pit road, that's Mason Powers. And the number 8 Budweiser Chevrolet, his best lap 2:11.308, currently 12th quickest at the moment. Apparently the crew making some adjustments to number 8 Budweiser Chevrolet for Dale Earnhardt Incorporated. And returning to the number 20 ride this season in the Crown Petroleum Chevrolet, that is Dalton Day. The 20 Crown Petroleum Chevrolet, he is currently 29th quickest at the moment, has won quite a few races this season. Has won the Season 6 championship, actually prematurely when my computer kind of derped. Driving 33 to the car this season is the number 33 Skull Bandit Chevrolet, that is Nathan Hudson. Driving the 33 this season, currently 39th quickest, and underneath him is the 12 car of Sky Commons. He's in the 12 car for Bobby Allison Motorsports in the Ford. And not a good run right now for Sky at 208.88. He's 38th quickest at the moment. We'll see who else I have not mentioned as we get down to the final few minutes in practice. There's another name right there. Kyle Austin's the number 88 car this season. The Ford Quality Care Ford Thunderbird, or Ford Taurus rather, or Fusion, excuse me. 28th quickest right now. Kyle Austin driving this season for Yates Racing. And looks to me like a lot of the names here I've mentioned already. We saw Mason Powers on the track already. Drivers should be getting their laps completed in this test session. Cars look to be very, very quick here this season, and there is currently still the quickest right now in that number 9 Male Gear Ford, Jessica Shelton, quickest at the moment. Shelton right now currently the quickest at 212.204 miles an hour. So it looks to me like we have mentioned everybody in this series. It's going to be in season 14. So I see right there coming on turn number 2 there's Sky Commons. And there we are done with our test session. So the testing session is completed there at Daytona National Speedway for season 14 of the Castrol GTX Cup Series. And there is the order. Jessica Shelton is the quickest in this test session at 212.204 miles an hour. Cody Lamas, currently number 2 right now, ends up second quick at 211.954. Third, Dougie Shears, a great comeback for him for the season. Looks to be a pretty good contender right now. Jean Sanford, a good opening season session for her in number 94. She is 4th. 5th is Nick Pericles. 6th position is Kyle Matthews. 7th, Dylan Poteet. 8th, Joshua Osborne. 9th, William Duncan. And 10th is Jesse Dalton. He is the 10th quickest right now. Keith Batson, currently 11th. 12th, Stephanie Gardner. 13th, Mason Powers. 14th, Trent Dunham. 15th, Zach Flickinger. Excuse me. Daniel Boyle, 17th. 18th is Pichu London. 18th is Matt McIntyre. 19th, Ryan Richards. And 20th is Jesse Henry. He is currently 20th quickest at the moment. Finished 20th quickest in testing this season for Daytona. Going down the list, Mike Becker, 21st. 22nd, Johnny Gardner. 23rd, Quentin Moore. 24th, Charles Sanford, matching his car number. 25th is Trey Campbell. 26th, Dylan Young. Austin Mongold, 27th. 28th, Kyle Austin. 29th, Dalton Day. 30th, defending 500 champion Zed Weinstein. Joshua Collard, 31st. 32nd, Marty Johnson. 33rd, John Arndt. 34th, Jonathan Zorlin. 35th, Seth Cole. 36th, Trevor Reinhardt. 37th, Tony Green. 38th, Sky Cummins. And 39th, slowest car in the session at 208.769 is Nathan Hudson. Several cars. Not what they want on the setups, but they will see if they can make it up for the Daytona 500, where anything can happen, and usually does. And Dylan Poteet is the only 2-time 500 winner in this series. So hopefully, actually not really. I don't know if I want to say hopefully, but we got a pretty. But it looks like a pretty fast field for this session. All cars except for 4 hit over 210 miles an hour. And so, gonna be a fast, like I said, gonna be a fast 500 for sure. And there again, Jessica Shelton is the quickest car is the fastest car in this test session. Again at 212.204 miles an hour. In the number 9, number 9 Mel Gear Ford on this here. So that ends this testing session. So we will see you for the Daytona 500 in just a few. So with that said, this is Red Rush 1985 signing off.